What is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Okay. The race starts in 15 seconds. Or the race session. There's a heater at my front door, and I think I'm gonna go turn it off. I'm going to go turn that off because it is gonna get hot in here. Oh, man. There, I am back. Yeah, it's because it's been cold here in Texas recently. Like, very cold, but it's like 45 degrees outside, and I have a hoodie on. Yeah, y'all know how it is, right? I know some of y'all actually, a lot of y'all live here in Texas. Let me close this. I just turned on the fan too because whenever I use a hoodie and like I race, it gets real hot in here. Also, hopefully this is the race that gets us out of rookies. That is what I hope to happen today. I feel good about the race. I've been practicing all of yesterday, the day before on Monday. It is a very fun track, but there are some difficult spots. Where's my phone? Okay. Notification that I just went live. The good thing is that it's actually working good today. There's nothing. Oh, yeah. I had leg day yesterday and everything is hurting. It usually, like, it really affects. Usually just breaking, but after you warm up a little bit, it goes away. So let me open up OBS Bot Center. That the camera is not camera's not pointed correctly. I want it to be more this way. That way. Forget it's flipped. Andrew Tate 4. We are racing against Andrew Tate. Wow. That is, I've never seen that one before. Nope, a little too far. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good. Can y'all see me with my headset? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. Also, my hair, it's like, get normal. Okay. Still doesn't look how it should. It's just because if I take off my headset, it'll. Well, I can't see myself anymore. This is practice, and there's 8 seconds, literal 8 seconds left on the clock for practice, and then after this is quali. It's not on my camera, man. My hair looks fine now. I think it's I'm a little far. Yeah, who cares? Hello, my pretty girl. How's it going? Oh, awesome. We are jumping into quali. And also, one thing I might add, I bought new gloves on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. And they arrive on Friday. So for you guys, this will be the last race where I race with the Honda racing gloves that have brought me since the start of my YouTube channel to here. Also, I just realized my headset isn't connected. But yeah, they're really cool gloves. They are like ever since the start. These are what are they called? Mountain bike or like motocross gloves. There we go. We're connected. And the ones that I bought are Red Bull KTM motocross gloves, and they work great. And the thing that I like is that I can still like use screens on it. Like I can use a touch screen without having to take off my gloves. But yeah, I will jump into qualifying. I can set a 136 pretty consistently. I hope to set a 135. I set a 135 in practice yesterday. So hopefully a 135. Realistically, a 136. I don't think we should be that far off from top five, let's say. And I will talk to you guys after quali. Awesome. Just absolutely awesome. We still have the lap here, so we can still continue. Okay. Oh, no. That sucks. I was on a flying lap. Uh, where are we? Where did we? Fourth. All right. We're not far at all. I genuinely think that was a 135. Oh, dang. We really missed out on that because a 135 would have got us first place, but. Ah, dang it. I forgot to turn on trading paints, but we are running a Red Bull livery. I do hope to be fighting for the podium. Oh, that was so bad, and we missed it out by like 3 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna grid, and I will talk to you guys after the race. The race is 12 minutes. So, like, 9 laps? 9 or 10 laps. I'm, th I'm thinking 10. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys after the race. We will be fighting for the podium, but choosing battles wisely as it is very, very competitive out there.
Car on your left, there's an incident behind. The car behind has gone off. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car on your left, clear. Go right. Car right, clear on the right. There's an incident ahead. We got damage on the front end.
Okay.
We got big problems with that engine. I bet you lost a lot of power. You've got some damage.
I don't know if I'm still streaming. Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay, at least that stayed connected. That is the worst sound you can hear as a sim racer. Whenever you hear that little din of like Windows 11 disconnecting. If you guys don't know what happened, which you guys probably don't, the screen is black. I run 3 monitors. This monitor just disconnected. That for you guys it's flipped. So I'm sitting like this. The monitor on this side just turned off. It didn't turn off. It got disconnected. That was that little droid. And y'all saw that the FOV was trash. Once I came back, that FOV was destroyed. That really, really sucks. But yeah. Is there a race? What time is it? 12:46. Dang, we just missed the races that start like a minute ago. This one starts in 15 minutes. I am going to, let's see. Yeah, see if you guys see I'm right here. This whole thing is black. I don't even know what happened because the thing's still on. I am going to put it on the starting soon screen and see if I can fiddle with the thing, and if it fixes it, great, and if not, I will just practice or go back into the race or something. I actually think that's the best bet, just to go back into the race, not lose safety rating. But yeah, I will black out the screen right now, see if something fixes it. We're back. Yeah, I fixed it. It's on. Something's up though. Like the guy that sold me that graphics card, the graphics card that I have right now is the RX 580. Beautiful card. For those of you who are trying to make a budget build, I definitely recommend using the RX 580. Such a versatile card. Okay, my mouse is not. Okay. Nothing is complying today, apparently. There. Okay, there. We're back. Of course. Stop. The thing is double clicking by itself. I hate seeing the little blue thing on the screen. Okay, there. I will join back. I think the repairs and towing should be done, and I'm 100% sure we are dead last. Which really sucks, but that's why I need to get myself a real car. Man, that's what I was talking to my dad the other day. Like, once I get my car, I'm gonna be out and about all day. Because if you guys don't know, also, okay, now iRacing isn't. Why is it over here? But yeah, as I was saying, if you guys don't know, uh, it's telling me dropped frames. Of course not.
Okay, punch it.
Why is it not working? It's only showing up on one screen. There's full screen mode. Right now it's off. I think I've always had it off. It's still not working and the FOV is messed up. I'm gonna restart iRacing, see if that fixes something. But yeah, as I was saying, once I get my car, I'm gonna be so out and about because like for those of you who don't know, I've been selling tires with my dad for so long. Like 2022 is when I started. It's been a while. And I have knowledge now. And also, um constantly like I'm trying to find more ways because motorsports is expensive. I the whole setup here would not have been possible if not for the help of my dad. Like if not for the work that my dad gave me and also the opportunities that God gives us, right? But all of this like because I counted the value of my sim rig, it is around $2,200. That is a lot. Like genuinely a lot. And motorsports is expensive, so I've been recently trying to like start a business, upselling and stuff. I had a very good idea. And it's because around here I live in DFW. There's not like a set motor because you look up cars on Facebook Marketplace and there's cars everywhere. Like there's people selling cars. My dad even sold cars for a while. So there's all of that. But what I found is that in business, right, you have to find an untapped market to not necessarily an untapped market, but a market where it can be easy for you to upstart, and it's like easy investment, easy reward, right? I found that there are only two people in Dallas. I don't live in Dallas. I live in the DFW place, but there's only two people in all of this area who sell motorcycles, and I have a big passion for motorcycles. I would love to raise up like 2000, $2,500 and start like imagine how cool it would be if I can just like buy a Yamaha R7 or an R1, keep it for a week, and then sell it and make 3 grand. That sounds sick. There are only 2 minutes left in the race. I don't even know if it's worth it to join again. Yeah, we're 4 laps behind. But yeah, as I was saying, because like the ones that I've actually seen that sell really well are like the Triumph Daytona 675. Something just cut off. I don't know what that was, but the Triumph Daytona 675, I find those not consistently, which is somewhat of a good thing. It's like you find them a decent amount of times, but whenever I usually find them, they're usually 7,500. And a lot of times you can find those for like 4 grand. And also, I am willing to hook up a trailer to my car. Like the car that I'm getting is a 2013 Ford Taurus, limited. It's a nice one. I have no problem hooking up trailer to that thing because the thing has a 1,000 pound payload. So a motorcycle weighs like I think a 1,000 cc weighs like 600 pounds maximum. Like that's really pushing it. So I see no problem with that. And then from this, it'd be super cool because I get to share two passions, right? I get to make money selling motorcycles, and then I get to reinvest that money because the money I would use it to raise up enough money for a spec Miata. That the spec Miata can take me eventually to IMSA, to Formula 3, to Formula 4, all of those, right? It's like great stuff. And it's like that's my main goal right now, make up enough money. Especially that is also one of the reasons I stream and why I do YouTube and why I post videos. This can be I'm trying to get income from everywhere because motorsports is expensive. But I'm not gonna let because like yeah, all of that stuff, right? Sorry, I just stopped. My mom just passed. Um, but yeah, I feel like there are certain types of people who have a dream and they all they think about are the problems at the start. And they're just like, "Oh, I can't do it, never mind." To me, I will confront those problems head on. Forgot to turn on trading paints again. Well, I hate that the screen goes black. It like not scares me, but like it makes me think it's gonna turn off. Now iRacing is in full screen. But yeah, we are running the Red Bull livery. I'll do a couple laps right now. Does
You're
iRacing just not want to
experiencing some
work today?
network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
As long as the stream is still up, I have no problem with this. I need a new GPU. Yeah, the stream's still connected. That sucks a lot. Let's play Assetto Corsa. Keeps telling me encoding overloaded. But my bitrate is at 6,000. It's not, it's pretty high, but it's not dangerously high. Get a Mercedes. Here we go. I drove like 200 laps in this car one time. Around Monza. Within like 3 days, I drove like 200 laps. For a time trial, I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one. That one looks decent too, but I like the red. Let's go Monza. Because I know how to drive that track in this car like the back of my hand. I want to see the view count. Can I grab something? I thought I saw something click. The red lights don't work here either. Yeah, I'll do a couple laps and then I will talk to you guys after. How loud is it? I think I just exploded y'all's speakers. Not terribly loud, but definitely somewhat. Yeah, I will do a couple laps. It's not really practice, more just like doing whatever we want now. iRacing doesn't want to work, so I will drive for a little bit and then I will come back and talk to you guys in a little bit. Immediately, I will say I do not like how this car drives. In Gran Turismo, also, you can downshift a lot faster. I know this track like the back of my hand, especially in this car. I was driving for the AMG Virtual Championship. Very weird though, because the GT3s, you can really like as you're braking, you can rank up the RPMs to the sky. I'm talking like Porsche 911 GT3 Cup. Well, this car by itself reaches 9,000 RPM, I think. But yeah, I'll try to drive because I've also driven the Porsche here, but definitely. And also, I did only do one lap, but the tires did not seem to heat up at all, like from the first lap to the second. This is a mod car, so this car does not come stock in the game. But I do think this one's better. Also, I don't know why my lights are flashing. Is it the pit limiter? I think it might be the pit limiter. Traction control. I have it set to 1, but it says right here 4 to 12. As it is right now, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. 3, 2, 1. What is this? 4. I should have a couple laps on this car. This car is really fun. I like any Porsche in general. So, you also do a couple laps, and then I will talk to you guys after again. That little corner always gets me there. I don't even know what that corner is called. Because Ascari, one of my favorite corners. Ascari done well in the Mercedes AMG GT3. Not in whatever that is, because the suspension on this thing bounces everywhere. Because there's Variante Ascari Uno, I think, and then there's Variante Ascari. Yeah, turn one is Variante de Retifilo. The whole big turn is, it literally in Spanish means big turn. Curva grande. Variante de la Roja. That's the one where like that one's really good. So it's turn 4 because turn 5 is absolutely fine. Curve di Lesmo is what it's called. Turn 4 and 5. Monza is, I always say, one of my favorite racetracks. Like a lot of racetracks, it's just hard to choose because I've driven on a lot of them. Yeah, but awesome stuff. The Nordschleifer was a huge disappointment. I installed this one because I wasn't about to pay another $15 for a DLC that I wasn't going to use. Because I do use the Nordschleifer a lot. It's by Snoopy. Trento Bondone is also very difficult. I give a lot of respect to sim rally drivers and sim like rock climbers because that is a very difficult thing to do. I would like to drive the GT3 Cup around Suzuka, but I want to see if there's a different car that we can drive. I've driven lots of super formula cars around here. There's the Benz GT3. I wish there was a specific category for GT3. It just gives me sports cars. There we go. GT3. That's a GT2. That I think GT2 was replaced with GT3. I raced the Manufacturers Cup one year with Lamborghini, and it's a decent car, but it's all-wheel drive. This one's rear-wheel drive, but the one I drove in Gran Turismo was all-wheel drive, and so is the GTR. This is a GT3. This looks like an LMP2 or like an LMP car. This is a McLaren. I drove this McLaren with the McLaren F1 livery. But yeah, let's drive the. Oh, I wish they had a better Porsche. Because right now that I was driving this thing, the suspension is very, very hard. Like, you hit a little curb and the car gets destabilized everywhere. I'll drive the McLaren. That is very, is patriotic the word? I don't think it's the word I'm looking for, but something like that. I think I'll stay with the orange. It's kind of weird. We are driving at Suzuka. I just remembered. I don't think Suzuka works. Yeah, Suzuka takes like a million years to load. Oh no, it worked. I think it was the car that I was trying to use last time. Okay. Yeah, same thing. Do a couple laps. I've driven at this racetrack a lot, but with Gran Turismo physics, so it is a little bit different. And I'll talk to you guys after. I might talk within the race. Oh shoot, that's cool. I can actually see it on the. Oh, that's sick, and the screen moves. I'll leave it at 4. I think that's where we were at. If I put it to 0, that one's bad because ABS is off. You need ABS in these cars. And I'll say traction control to 1. I think it was at 4. We were going so good on that lap. Observe Reyes. I don't even know what that is. There is somebody in the kick chat with that username. Probably one of those joined 3 minutes ago. Ah, and my laptop's about to die. Awesome. I will open up iRacing again just because I want to show y'all some stuff. The laps on the McLaren, great car. It feels great. Like, definitely, I will say the car feels phenomenal. Way better than, I'll say, the Mercedes GT3 and the Porsche GT3 Cup that we drove. But yeah, it's not like, not Gran Turismo physics at all. You like definitely a lot different in the sense that trail braking doesn't do anything, which is kind of disappointing, right? Which one is the Bathurst 12? So this is the endurance series. I don't know how long it is. 6, 12, 18. Basically 3 hours of the Glen. Circuito de Jerez. 360. That's what? 6 hours. 6 hours of Jerez, 2 hours of Monza. But that's the pilot challenge. So these are TCR. Sports car endurance is just, yeah, GT4s. 2 hours of GT4. 3 hours of the Bend, Shelby Motorsport Park, Sonoma. But I am so right now in sports car I am 2.75, which is not that low for what happened during the race. But yeah, I do think I'll be racing the 12 hours of Sebring and 6 hours of the Glen. The one that I'm really looking forward to is the 24 hours of Nürburgring. That is a race I've wanted to do for a really long time. Also, we missed out on the 24 hours of Daytona because I was not out of rookies, but I will definitely race next year. Hopefully with a 7,000 I rating. My goal is to end the year at 4,000. Not to end the year at 4,000. At minimum this year to get to 4,000 I rating. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It was not that good of a race, but I had fun. I had fun being here with you guys. Um, yeah, and thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on my socials. Zathary on. We'll make sure it's the double E. But yeah, TikTok, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Follow me. I realized my account was private this morning, and it is no longer private. So if you guys want to follow me there, I post reels almost every day. Not really. I posted 2 days ago, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Audrey, for being such a supportive friend, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. Follow me on all my socials. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all of that. Spread the word, right? And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.